Alright, hello there, and welcome to this analysis. So this is how my team and I qualified for the GSA League 2021. This is the lower bracket final. Third map. We lost the first, won the second, and now this is the third map. And I choose this map in particular because I feel like I can talk a lot about setups and strats and how we adapted our defenses in the later in the game to counter their attacks. So their defense setup is very straightforward. They have default rotation blue and into dummies. This is called dummies or third box. I don't know how you want to call it, but it's like 2 rotations there. He's gonna make a rotation right here. Reinforce this wall, make a rotation, put a shield in long so you can play this position. Really strong. Reinforcing dirt, reinforcing hatches. This is like the most standard basement setup you can do as a defender. You have 2 rotations right here, a rotation right here to see kitchen hatch, and that's it. So the interesting part about attacking Clubhouse is if you want to, on any map, if you want to do a map clear, it's very strong and important to have pre-placed drones in certain areas. So for example, Strip Club has a lot of corners, so if you don't want to drone everything, you place a drone, as you can see right there. You place a drone right here, so you stay on the cam when you spawn, and the teammate can just run in Strip Club and don't have to drone anything. And this is how you take map control really fast. So one person goes into Strip Club, one person goes into garage, and then you already have like the 2 sides of the map cut off. Our ace player, you will see, he will open main stairs window right there to cut off the rotation. So if anyone's playing upstairs, he can't run down main stairs. So the ace is just standing here cutting off main stairs. In the meanwhile, I droned my Ashe into garage, so now she's in cache. There's my drone in the drone hole, I see the Vamai. And now it's a matter of either killing him or forcing him out and cutting off his rotation. So my Ashe is not pushing him, she's trying to like push him out. And he falls back, obviously, falls down the hatch. And my teammate almost cuts him off. It was like a split second where he could cut him off. And now I told my Ashe to go red stairs. But she runs to the hatch first. Like I tell her, go red stairs, because she can cut him off. But she goes to the hatch first. And these are the 2 seconds she's missing from the Vamai going into blue. And she's like almost there. Like, this was like a split second where she almost killed him, but overall, we have over half of the round left, and we have the entire map control. Obviously, it's better if you have at least a kill, so it's not a 5 versus 5, but it's not a bad map clear. Definitely not a bad map clear. So they're playing with Clash, and the thing if you play with Clash is that she's very strong as an info operator. So if you have anyone with a C4, like this guy, I think, you can see the C4, I think, is that the C4? Yeah, this is the C4 right here. And now the Clash is giving info where the sledge is, and they blow the C4. So not a good play from the sledge. So if you see a Clash, and she's just like holding something, and you see like there's soft floor underneath you, don't push him. Like, don't push the Clash. So here's my drone. I'm still droning, by the way, and the Ashe, I tell the Ashe, hey, blue is clear. So if you know something is clear, and there's a good chance that this Ashe can kill at least 2 people, or even more. Like, this can be a round-winning play. The sad thing is, you can see the Clash, she's backing off. She's backing off of main stairs, like backwards. And the second the Ashe is peeking the hallway, she turns around. So the Ashe barely killed the Clash. But yeah. And the Clash spots the Ashe also. So like we still get a kill, but she gets traded immediately. Which is also like just it's so unlucky. Like it's actually just timing unlucky. But yeah, now it's really hard. Now it's really difficult because now it's a 3v4, and on basement it's if the defenders play it right, this should not be winnable. So now I'm opening dirt with Maverick because it's very quiet. It's very quiet. I don't know if dirt is clear. So I'm just like shoulder checking everything. But I don't shoot. Like this, the crucial part is that I didn't make any noise. Like I didn't shoot. So now I get this kill for free because I just didn't shoot. I didn't make any noise. But now my team takes too long to rotate the kitchen edge. Like my ace opens this wall, but he really didn't need to. Hibana is still on the hatch, even though I called dirt clear, and now she rotates. Now she rotates the kitchen edge. I kill the Clash because she just backs off into me for some reason. Like that was like her mistake. She just backs off into me. And I call, hey, we can go kitchen edge, but the mute already rotated underneath kitchen edge. He knows I'm in dirt, so now he's fighting two people, and we kill him. But now I have no ammo in my primary. I don't know where the Valkyrie is, and she sees my ass. I still get a hit in. But my ace couldn't finish her off. A really close round though. Like, from the Vamai that didn't die on the roam, to my teammate getting C4'd, to the Clash turning around. Like, there are so many things that went wrong for us in the round that we still managed to get a 2v1 and almost winning the round. So not a bad round for us. I mean, it was unlucky, but not bad. So their setup for gym is also very standard. So you make a rotation into office, you reinforce the outer construction wall, you make a rotation from gym into bedroom, you make a lot of footholes, so it's hard to plant, and you make a lot of holes underneath, so you can't plant like right here. They should have made holes here as well, because this is like a really safe plant spot if you don't make holes underneath. But yeah, so with the changes to gym, you can reinforce both bathroom walls and put a mute jammer there, so it's hard to breach it. And obviously, if you want to holding gym, you extend to CCTV. You reinforce the CC walls, so now it's you have to like take red stairs, take garage, then take CC, then take cash, then construction. Like it's a very long process. But we said, okay, we can just breach the wall, and then we can breach bathroom. But there was a mid jammer on bathroom. We knew the Valk was in gym, and this round is poorly played from us. So the Valkyrie jumps out. The Valkyrie jumps out because my teammate. Oh, the camera's bugged. My teammate's on the roof, and he starts droning, like, right in front of the windows. You can see they have a camera outside, so my Valkyrie is gonna spot the sledge. She spots the sledge, and now he goes on drone, and now she's like, yeah, that's a free kill. So she jumps out, gets the free kill. We had an IQ, but our IQ was not checking for cameras. So that was just a free kill for the Valkyrie. Oh. She barely exposed herself. Our ace is holding her right now, but she barely exposed herself. That's unfortunate. He can't breach the wall because it's mute jammed. We still have... So I just don't cash, so I'm like, okay, there's somebody in gym, so I can nade him, right? Our Ashe is kind of AFK right here. We were just putting a drone underneath, so we know if anyone is playing vertically. So I think now we're telling our Ashe, hey, go underneath, like in strip club. She's gonna go into strip club, and I'm trying to nade the Valkyrie, and now my teammate. So this is like, my teammate told me she's like in the right corner on the hatch. So then I sprint in to shoot her on the right corner on the hatch, but she wasn't there, and now she just C4s me, and that also kills me, which was unfortunate because my teammate was already underneath. And gets the kill. So if I didn't push that, if I didn't push that, I could have got the mute jammer on bathroom, and our ace player could have opened the wall, the bathroom wall, and then the entire round would have been different as well. So that was part on me for pushing in and not just waiting for my Ashe to be underneath. But also, again, the Sledge player, I mean, the IQ didn't get the cam, the Sledge was droning in a very open spot. Not a good round from us. Like, that was really not a good round from us. Alright, so now their CC setup is not completely ranked default style, because they're placing a shield on the cache table. They're only reinforcing one wall right here, facing construction, and they reinforced the outer construction wall. So this is the setup, this is a defense setup for a split push. So a split push is where you open the main wall and then you go to construction and open the construction wall. So you cut off the entire garage, you cut off the entire CC, and then when you have this wall open, you can't play in cache. So the only places you can play is garage, red stairs, and underneath. So it's really difficult to deny a plant anywhere in cache because you need players underneath, but like you can't really play in stock or in lounge because this is outside, this is a door for outside, this is a door for outside. Like there's so many doors for outside where it's really difficult for defenders to play underneath. So they're still reinforcing garage, but their biggest mistake, I feel like, on this setup is they only reinforce one CC wall. They rather do the office wall and like bottom garage. So like this wall is redundant, I feel like, if you just reinforce the main breach. Like I feel like you should always just do the main breach. And I want to know where he wallbanged him. Oh. He wallbanged this guy. I want to see it from his perspective. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb. Oh, he still has 2 K-claws. Oh, that's so unfortunate. He still had 2 K-claws in his pocket, but I really don't like the setup that they leave this one wall open and then they close this one. Like this is way too easy. Like you should at least have, I mean, Mute, Thatcher is still in play, Maverick is still in play, but still, like, I would still have something for the wall. But they leave it soft so we can immediately take the wall. The Vamai takes heavy damage as well, same as the Ella, also heavy damage. I don't know when the Ella took damage, actually. I think she got, did she get wallbanged? But this is not a good setup in my opinion. Yeah, she gets wallbanged almost to 1 HP. The Vamai is exposed to the roof angle, so be aware of this angle. This goes really deep onto the window, and now he's stuck as well. He's stuck on the window. He can't rotate. Okay, no, he's not. I think he's gonna cover it now. But yeah, like the sledge should just hold him here. The sledge should just stay on the roof, stayed on the roof and just hold him. So we're opening garage, which is really good. Sledge is now trying to nade him. Oh, and now he has to run. Yeah, good nade. Really good nade. Jaeger is banned, by the way. So we have a guy in stock with nades. I'm Thatcher. I'm just outside garage chilling. We know the Vamai is dead, so we know there's only a clash in here. Our Sledge is still CC window. Our Ashe is on the main breach. She's waiting for the clash, because the clash can't run anywhere. Like, the clash is stuck. And now she exposes herself, gets killed. And now we basically have the entire side control. Because everyone's dead. Like this setup and strat is very bad. So now the only thing we need to do is just a plant. Like, they have 2 people on site, but they can't deny the plant. They have 3 smokes, but they're not really they're not gonna do anything. So now my teammate is gonna plant right here, because this is not a common plant spot. But if you have this much control, this plant spot is way better than the default one. So I'm covering. He's smoking me. He's smoking me, but not the planter. And I get killed by the Ella, but this is fine. Like we got the plant down. Our sledge is on site, so she gets naded from underneath. Because we still have the player underneath who's nading. He injures the Ella, and then our teammate just runs in, swoops in, and cleans up. It was a good round from us, but it was also very poorly played from them in terms of setup and execution. I mean, they got wallbanged. The Kate got wallbanged, so they couldn't hold garage because their strat was to have both the garage walls cated. But we had Thatcher anyway, so it wasn't gonna work. So we knew they're gonna be downstairs again. So you're gonna see the same drones. Again. We have a drone garage, and we have a drone in bathroom to watch split. I had to watch strip club, so we can do the map clear again. So their setup is the same, both rotations, reinforced wall, rotation there, the shield, same setup, but this time I think our attack is a little better, I want to say, but I'm actually not sure. I'm really not sure. So they have a cam up here. Valkyrie is hunting for cams right here. She's looking for cams. Oh, smart. Was a good play from her. Get the cams. That's a peculiar cam. Small, but yeah. We have the Ash again in garage, but this time nobody's roaming. But they copied my mute strat, so alright. So you can play mute, and what you can do is you place mute jammers on doors, and then you don't need to roam. Like, you place the mute jammer so it's hard to drone, and if you've roamed in a round before, people will think, yeah, you're roaming again. But if you can't drone anything, it's gonna take you a long time to drone everything. So now nobody's roaming of them. Like, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people on site, and I'm sure they copied that strat from me because I've never seen people do it, and I'm sure they watched our Clubhouse games and saw that we do like fake roams, so they copied it. But yeah, we still take the same amount of time for the roam clear. But we can't drone office. But now we know office is clear. But we took a long time. Like, that's the whole point of this strat, is just to waste time on the roam clear. They have a C4 again, but I hope this time our teammate knows. And they don't expose themselves to clash. So Ash is doing vertical, or stature, I guess. So now you have different options here. So you can either open all the hatches over, obviously. We have one guy in blue holding the flank, so nobody can flank up blue. And there's a claymore right here on garage, so nobody can climb up the ladder. So we don't have to worry about flanks. So now you can open all the hatches and dirt. You can either take dirt, you open kitchen hatch, you clear out back arsenal, and then you drop down and plant in arsenal. Because you can, from the hatch, you can cover the rotation, you can cover this part of arsenal, you can, from dirt, you can cover AKs and dummies and stuff. Or you open motor hatch, you open this wall, and then go for a plant in church. And I'm pretty sure this is the round where we go for a church plant. So they miss both C4s. We open motor hatch. And now we try to go for church execute. There's only one mute jammer there. So I'm pretty sure I missed my nade because it's really difficult to nade above the wall. So I thought I opened it right here. But actually, I don't get the mute jammer, but the wall is still... But the wall can still be opened. And now things go to shits. So we have 20 seconds left. We have 20 seconds. We're all set up for this push. I'm here on the door. I can cover the plant. I don't know where our teammate is. So he just drops down. He shouldn't drop down here. Our teammate can plant. Zushi's covering long, but he just overextends. Like, that was a crucial mistake right here. Like, he doesn't need to push. Like, the only thing he needs to do is to stand right here. Like, he shouldn't push. He gets this kill, really important. Still, he shouldn't push this. He should just stay bottom main and cover the push. So now he needs to crouch behind the shield and wait. That's all he needs to do. Crouch behind the shield and wait. Because our thermite is on site now. And our thermite can plant. Because I'm covering the blue rotation. Our teammate was covering long. But now my teammate, I don't know. Like, I didn't know we reached the wall and we can plant safely. So I push in, and where does my teammate die?
15 seconds left.
Okay. Yeah, we're not perfect, by the way. So our team is not perfect. Like, we still need to properly practice executes and stuff. Because we're a fairly new team. So the smart thing there, like how you do this execute, is you have one guy bottom main. You have one guy bottom main that covers long. You have one guy planting, one guy in motor covering the push for the planter. Like, one guy can stand in motor, covers the push, one guy in bottom main covering long, one guy can plant, and then you can either... The guy on the hatch, the Thatcher, could have just stayed on the breach here and also covered the planter. Because in case I die, Thatcher is there and can cover the plant. And in case the planter gets C4, the Thatcher can immediately replant. But Thatcher died pushing in, our teammate died pushing forward. But these are things that you can easily fix. So their setup here is the same. They have the holes, they have one reinforcement gym, they reinforce CC walls again, have a rotation top red, they're playing one guy top red, office rotation, wall reinforce, clash again, nothing on the wall, mute jammer there. But now, this time we actually take this properly. I'm pretty sure. We actually take this properly. So now we have a guy immediately into gym. To cover the hatch, to cover like gym. I'm droning in. Our teammate is just waiting here. Waiting for somebody to go on the hatch. They should have known. They really should have known that we're gonna do that. Really crucial pick. And now my teammate... That is not how you peek that, but okay. My teammate shouldn't push right here. My teammate should just wait. He should wait for us to open the wall and cover his own flank. He's really, really careless right here, but anyway. So we open the wall. We open the wall. I shoot open... I'm preparing the nade, but my teammate tells me to nade the guy here. To nade the frost in office. Which I'm gonna do, obviously, of course. She rotates out. Just pre-fires. I prepare a second nade. But she like rotated out the second I naded again, I think. Yeah, she's not in office. I nade again, didn't kill, like didn't hit her. But this is fine. This is like no problem, no problem. I drop down, and this time I do what I should have done the first round. Get the mute jammer. Get the mute jammer right here. Perfect. So now we can breach this. Now we can breach bathroom because we know gym is clear. We have a drone right here seeing, oh, gym is clear. Cool. Thermite now breaches bathroom. And now what my team should do... is they should all just like stack up on like the breach, stack up on main stairs, and just try to cover the plant. So my teammates underneath trying to nade the guy in office. Thermite just needs to get ready for planting. My teammates outside the windows just doing nothing. Like this is just really uncoordinated. Like I'm ready. I'm ready right here just to cover the plant. My Thermite's ready for the plant. Ash's main stairs to cover. But we have two teammates that are still almost AFK. So our Ash runs into office for some reason. And then our Yana just misses every bullet as well. Oh, he shoots the clash. And yeah. Everything was fine until the execute. He drops down in the frost mat. And then it's me and my... like, they just went from a 5v3 to a 3 versus 2. Because my team, like, instead of covering the plant... like, we wanted to go for a plant. We didn't call let's go for kills. We wanted to go for a plant. So yeah. So we knew, okay, they have a clash, they have one guy construction, we knew about this guy, and then one guy office. So now my teammate's like, yeah, I need to kill this office guy. Because that's our only chance if we kill one guy. So my teammate's like, okay, I'm gonna go for this office guy. He still doesn't do it. And then he doesn't go for the office guy? Okay. Like, there's no way we can plant right here. Because I can't cover everything. So now I know, okay, one guy's gonna push the hallway. I kill the hallway push, but then the clash just switches to her gun. And kills the planter, and kills me. So that was... it started perfectly, but then our execute was just very chaotic. Like, we had enough time, we could have planted, but our teammates just pushed in. Like, it's fine that they pushed in if they did it like together at the same time. Because Ash pushed in office alone, died. Yana pushed in behind her, died. And then the IQ dropped office hatch when two people already died in office alone and died. So, very not smart of our teammates. But we knew, and now they're going bar, and we knew their bar strat because we watched their VODs. So, and their bar strat is not good. It's not good. They have the right idea, but it's not good because they reinforce the wall to strip, the walls to strip. Castle this is fine. Like, you can't hold strip club, which is fine. This is also smart. Like, their whole setup is for a strip take, but the easiest way to attack bar is a garage stock take. And this is where I don't like their strat. That they reinforce like bathroom walls, but they don't reinforce, and they reinforce these two. Like, this is where I really disagree with their strat. Is they're not holding garage, which is pretty easy to waste time in. Like, garage is so easy to waste time in when you reinforce these walls. They don't hold red, they don't hold CC, don't hold garage, they don't hold lounge, they don't hold anything. They castle this, like they're giving us the entire control of this side. And their entire strat is Ella with a shotgun holding holding cash. Like, this is their strat for denying the plant in B. They have a bulletproof camera right here, and they have one guy holding the entirety of stock. So what we call is, okay, we take garage, because the only thing we need to do is open this wall, and then we can hold the door to cash, and then we can plant. Like, that's the only thing we have to do. We just, when cash is clear, we have one guy out, like, in CC. We have one guy in CC, just hold the door, and we know cash is clear now. We know cash is clear, so now we just hold the door. Our teammate just goes on the windows, which is not necessary. He still gets a pick, and even 2 picks, but, like, even if he died, even if our teammate died, and it was like a 4v5 for them, we still would have won the round, because we have one guy just covering the door, and the rest can go for the plant. So now I call the Ash over to get the bulletproof camera, because I can't nade the camera because it's too far away, so now he just Ash charges it. I tell my Thatcher to hold blue stairs. We're droning blue right now. Call, okay, blue's clear. So he's not really holding blue stairs, but he's kind of holding it. Our teammate gets another kill because they're just running into him at this point. But now comes the execute, and they can't do anything about it. They don't have info, they don't have the camera, they don't have control of cash, so even if it was a 5 versus 5, we have one guy in CC holding the vertical holes. The vertical holes don't extend to this part of stock and this part, so you can plant anywhere here. We hold the blue flank so nobody can flank. They have this castle that they can't do anything. This is where the strat is really, really bad. They can't do anything because we can plant like right here, and their only hope is that the smoke can smoke the planter. That's their entire strat. Because you can have people in lounge, on main door, and you just can't deny the plant. Like, this is a really bad strat. Like, a really, really bad strat. Because at this point, if it was a 5 versus 5, they would have had like 2 or 3 people upstairs that had to like retake cash, but even if they managed to kill the guy holding them, they can't deny the plant from the vertical holes. So it doesn't matter what they do, really, they just lose this round anyway. So we got the plant down, really easy round. I mean, obviously it was also my teammate getting 3 kills because they just gave it to him. But nonetheless, we would have won the round anyway, probably. Now we're just covering the post plant. Nothing the Frost can do. Bad strategy for bar. I can make a video on a better strat to hold bar, because there are better strats, way better strats for holding bar. It's not a good bomb site, but there are better ways to hold it. Definitely, most definitely. So our cash defense is, so we know that they know our defense strat as well. So now we're trying to change it up. So we're reinforcing everything in office. Reinforce cash. So my mistake, I didn't reinforce the upper garage walls, but I don't really like reinforcing the upper garage walls, because then people know, oh, if you give up garage, then they breach this wall, they breach outer wall, and then they have plant. Like, it's not hard to get control of stock and lounge, so you can't really deny this plant. Like, it's really, really hard if you give up garage. It's really, really hard. So our teammate's spawn peeking, obviously, because it's sushi. Gets the entry pick. He definitely could have died very easily there. If the sledge just looked at... If the sledge just spotted him a second earlier... Spawn peaks are... they just go both... They just Very difficult. But he obviously, because he's sushi, he keeps peeking. Keeps peeking everything. But yeah. So their attack strat is they're obviously gonna open main breach. And we know they like to do split push, so now you can see already they have 2 people to take bedroom, they have 2 people to take main breach. They get main breach open, and they're starting to draw in bedroom area. And here we have also Zushi just actively playing in bedroom to hold it, waste some time, waste some drones. And we're all just sitting put because there's nothing really we can do. We still have Zushi, he's like droning. He's just wasting time. He's not making too much noise. He's just wasting time. I shoot the guy to 1 HP. Damn it. I shot him like 3 times or 2 times. I didn't know how low he was. Well, he's still just wasting time, shooting drones, wasting more time. And he escapes. Really well played, wasted a lot of time, wasted a lot of drones. And they didn't even breach the wall yet. So, really good defense so far. They have 1 minute left. They have barely any pressure on main breach. Like, this ace is so scared to peek anything because he's so low. Like, he's very scared. And our smoke is just smoking the breach. And I don't know what he did here. So he gets smoked the second he tried to entry. So the ace knew they can't win the round if he doesn't make a play. So he tried to like crouch in and make a play. But our smoke was smart enough. So now we know, okay, breach is clear. Guy in breach is dead. They have 30 seconds. I rotated below because I can just deny the breach. I know they breached the wall right here. So I see forward, so I can watch the breach. So I call, okay, team, I have breach. We have Zushi covering the window. We have our teammate covering the door, and I cover the breach. And then we still had the Vamai. We still had the Vamai in the radio corner also, that could also watch the window, watch the run-in. Perfect round. We all were patient. Zushi wasted time. He fell back. He didn't die. Yeah, even if the ace on the breach didn't die, we would have won the round because there was nothing the ace could have done from his position because we still had a guy. We had one guy in cash, one guy red, one guy radio, and there was nothing the ace could have done at that point. So now we're basement, same setup, rotation into dummies. This wall reinforced, rotation into church. We get the hatches. So I'm playing Echo in tunnel, and I'm using my Echo cams for active droning for my roamers, because if like just a little bit of info can be really powerful for roamers. So Zushi spawn picking again, didn't find any kills, which is fine. He didn't die, didn't get any kills. No problem. So now they're droning garage. They didn't have pre-placed drones in garage, so now they're just droning it manually. And they also don't have pre-placed drones for strip, so now they have to drone everything. And my teammate is just like hiding here because they didn't take the strip. So he can just hide in there. And You can see the Yana is droning right here. They're just droning top floor, and they're taking a long time. Like they don't even have the entire top floor control yet, and it's already been a minute. And he's just face checking because they don't have drones anywhere here. So he's actually just face checking. They didn't drone anything properly, and now they're still droning even though they have top floor control. So it's 140, and now they have top floor control, and now they still have to drone bar. They still have to drone everything, and they don't even have strip control. Like this is a very bad map clear because of they don't have pre-placed drones. Like this is a very bad map clear. They only have a minute left, and there's still a guy in strip. Like this is how bad their map clear is. And I tell my teammate, hey, I'm droning right here with my echo cam. And I tell my team, hey, teammate, you can go into bathroom or something to fall back. But what he does is he just pushes. Like he pushes too far. I was gonna say just go into bathroom and stay there. But he pushes out and doesn't look at main stairs, which was... It's still fine. They have a minute left and no hatches are open. Like, this is basically unlosable for us. Like, there's a minute left, no hatches are open, now they're starting with the hatches. So, really, really bad from them. Like, terrible map clear, terrible time management. They have no idea what they want to do. Like, they open all the hatches, but now they don't have dirt. They only have bottom main, so the only smart thing for them to do is to go for a church push. Like, they pretty much have to go for a church push, but they go for kitchen. They're going for a kitchen drop, but they don't have dirt, which is really, really stupid.
15 seconds remaining.
So they drop kitchen hatch, and plan, but we still have so many people alive. We C4 the planter, we kill everyone pushing in, and just a really bad round from them. And this is where we realized, that their attacks are not really good. That they take way too much time, they don't execute properly, and that we can play it really, really passively. And now we're on our bedroom defense. We're playing it with a mirror. So this mirror it's pretty safe, but you can play, like, there is vertical play underneath here. Like, you can open this mirror from underneath, which not a lot of people know because they think this is all solid floor, but this is destructible. Yeah. We have a different setup, so we reinforce the construction walls because we have a shield right here. Because most teams, what most people do is they reinforce the cache walls and they hold cache. Because you can't push in the door because you have crossfire from construction. But it's really easy. You can nade everything in cache from underneath. You can open these walls. And overall, you can't hold cache for a long time. So my idea is that you reinforce CC, and then you have one guy play garage, one guy play red stairs, and you waste time. Because you can waste a lot of time if you play in garage, because they need to breach the wall first. Ideally, you have wall denial on this wall. Because if you have wall denial on this wall, then you either need to go underneath, get the jammer, get the batteries, or you go into garage. But if you have a guy playing garage, which my team doesn't, we don't have a guy playing garage because Mozzie is downstairs for some reason, or Vamai is, I think, playing on site. We didn't waste a lot of time. Like, ideally, you can waste at least more than a minute, like way more than a minute. But it's fine. Like, they're attacking really slow anyway. But we should play a mute instead of a bandit, and then mute jam this wall right here. But yeah, They know cash is clear, which is fine. We're holding construction. We have our shield right here. I still have my echo cams. And we don't have a rotation here, so they have to make a rotation. And they completely ignored Jacuzzi. Like, completely. They're just breaching construction, but now we're bandit tricking construction wall. Like, this entire strat is you waste a lot of time garage and, like, CC and red stairs without having any resources, really. Because you have 2 walls and a mute jammer. And that's it. Because if you want to hold cash, you have five walls, like 3 here, 2 here. Maybe mute jammers as well. Maybe a guy playing in here that will probably die. And then as soon as people take cash, if you have these walls open to have a crossfire on the door, as soon as you have cash, you have construction. Because you can't hold construction if these 2 walls are soft. And this is where my idea for the strat was born, is because even if you can waste like the half of the round without people dying, and then you still have you can still hold construction, because if as soon as they have cash, they still need to breach construction, which is harder than you'd think, because you can impact trick it, you can, like, if you're in stock underneath, you can like C4 from below or something, you can bandit trick it, you still have to get the stuff off the wall. And now they breached a little bit, but not too much. And then you still have to, open office hedge, then you have to take office to get into construction. Because they've had garage and CC control for, like, they took it in under a minute. But now they still, like, they need to rotate to open Jacuzzi. I don't know why they're not opening Jacuzzi, because they have 1 more thermite charge. So they could easily open Jacuzzi breach now. But they're not doing it. They just have 4 people on windows ready to jump in. But we're just staying safe. He can't rotate. It still got pretty close, but they still had no time left. Like, we still have a guy bathroom. So Bandit is covering office, and he's making a rotation right here to go into office. But they have 15 seconds. So now we have 1 guy in bathroom covering the plant. This was very lucky. Holy moly. But yeah, I'm still here. I can help her Vamai. I refrag the Vamai, and the Bandit is still
5 seconds remaining.
Bandit is still in office holding it. The attackers could have played it way better. Like, way better. They could have breached Jacuzzi wall, and then they had way more control. But we still had a mirror window in bathroom, but I think we opened it late round.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs
Well,
as they
very
can.
very poorly played from the attackers. Definitely not very smart. So now we're doing the hold that we originally wanted to do. So we reinforced both garage walls up here. Reinforce construction again, because we know they like to do an office take and like a split push. The only downside is, if you don't reinforce bottom garage, which they saw, oh, garage is soft. People, a lot of times, they just switch up their attack, and right there he sees that the walls are reinforced, so now they know, okay, we surrender garage. And now I think they're going for a garage push. So she does the same spawn pick again, but they switched for they switched their spawn to push garage because they know it's soft. But they should win this round. If they have the info, they know garage is clear, they know it's reinforced upstairs. They should definitely win this round. So they open garage with an ash charge. I'm still in here. I'm still in garage. So now I'm like trying to find the right timing to fall back. I know he's like left side gear, so I just fall back slowly. And now I'm safe. The only chance we have of winning this round is if we hold lounge. Because if the enemies take garage, they breach this wall, they have main breach open, they can plant. So the only chance we have in winning this round is if we hold lounge. So this is why whenever my stays here, I stay here, so we can hold lounge. And you can like deny garage a little bit, but not a lot, but a little bit. But yeah, nobody's taking office because they know garage is clear, so they switch up their attack, which is smart from them. They realized what our strat was, and they go for the opposite side. The only mistake they're doing is they're not taking lounge. They have 3 people on the roof, 1 guy to go in garage, and then I don't even know where the last guy is. I have no idea. So now they have garage. They sent the thermite, which was smart. He still has 2 charges left, so now he breaches the wall. They're doing everything perfect. They're doing everything perfect until this point. The Ash opens the hatch for diversion, which was like, why not? So Thermite opens the breach, and then he gets fucking smacked, I think. He just gets deleted. He just pre-fires. Yeah, he got pre-fired. But yeah, they have the breach open. They have Yana in main, like holding Yana. So the plan from Yana was to open main door to cover lounge. Really important pick. Probably the most important pick of this round is right here, because Yana's plan was to hold lounge from main door, and he gets that pick, and that's like round winning pick. Also good pick, this on the thermite, not hugely important, but a good pick, like really good pick. Because Ace they still have 2 people in the breach. Ace has diffuser, so Ace needs to go in garage. Like they should have, Thermite should have had diffuser to plant. Because now they have 3 people breach. I have no idea why. Again, Zushi pushed because breach was open, and he pushes it, and he pushes into gear. I don't know why, but he did. But we still have, like, this is the crucial point. We still have lounge control. We still have lounge. They droned lounge, but they didn't see me. So that's the crucial point. And I think we still have info. We still have info on the breach. I think we had a Mozzie drone. I think we have a Mozzie drone on the breach. Because now you can't really deny the plant other than with the smoke. But I'm still underneath. I get the call, they're planting on the garage breach, so I C4 the garage breach. Plant denied. And that was where the guy on main door could have killed me. And then it's a 3v1. Ash can't win it. Really badly played from the attackers. Just they didn't take lounge control. That's the only thing they needed was 2 people. They needed like 2 people lounge to hold lounge. 1 guy breach, 1 guy planting, or even 2 people breach, or 2 people garage, 1 guy breach, and then 2 people holding lounge. That's all they needed. But at this point, I think they just gave up, because their last attack was even worse than their previous one. Because so we said, okay, we're not roaming, because they take forever anyway, and their execute is shit. Even if they have a lot of time, they still don't know how to execute. So I save my echo drones for the plant, and I don't try to like help the roamers because we don't have any. So I stay in dirt again with echo the entire round. Like I stay here the entire round. I just watch if they push dirt or not. They never push dirt, which was their like hugest mistake. Like they never pushed dirt. And with the Jaeger band, dirt should be free. Like dirt is completely free when Jaeger is banned. Even with Jaeger in play, you have Thatcher. So you have Thatcher and you have nades. So the only thing, if you play a shield and dirt, like usually you have a shield and dirt right here, and then you have ADSs right here. You can Thatcher the ADSs and then nade the shield. Like, dirt should be free. Especially with the Jaeger ban. Like, especially with the Jaeger ban. So they're clearing upstairs again. No roamers, they still take forever. But this time they're opening the hatches 2 minutes and instead of 1 minute. Which is way, way better for them. Like, they have all the time in the world to open everything. We're cake clawing Church so they can't breach the triple wall. And we're all staying put. He's holding blue. He's holding Church. He's also just AKs. I'm still in my dirt. I placed my shield in the door. And then I see, oh shit. This is where I thought, fuck, they're actually taking dirt. So now I spent the entire round. I don't know what the Mav is really doing. Well, he's doing... Interesting. Not as... That's not how you... Like, you shouldn't... So if you want to Mav dirt, you should make a lot of holes here. Like, just single holes. And then you should make the rotation here. Because you can see I have a perfect line of sight onto the breach. So if you try to go in there, it's really hard to see me, but I see the breach perfectly. So even if they pushed dirt, I'm pretty sure I would have killed the guy. Like, I thought he's making peek holes so he can make the rotation on the other wall, but he actually made the rotation here, so I knew, yes, cool. Even if they push dirt now, I can just kill them. So they open dirt, but they don't push dirt. Like, this is the weirdest part. They just don't push dirt. They got kitchen hatch open, they got blue hatch open, but they didn't open motor hatch yet. I'm not sure if they're gonna do it, because they should. Yes, they're... For some reason, their Maverick is doing it. They have no Hibana pellets left for some reason. I don't know where he used his Hibana pellets, but... Wait, I want to know where he used his Hibana pellets. How did he use all his Hibana pellets? That's what I want to know. Or is that a visual glitch? He uses 4. Oh, we K-tricked it. I think we K-tricked it. No, it got opened. So he used 4 for the kitchen hatch. Alright, so I don't know why the Hibana doesn't open this hatch, but that should save them a lot of time. So their options are the same that we had. The only problem is they don't have Thermite and they don't have Ace. So they can't really breach triple wall because they don't have Thermite or Ace, and they don't have Hibana pellets left to make a big breach into Church. So their only option is to take dirt. Because they can't breach this. They can't just run into Church, because we have blue control, we have Church, like they can't run into this one single door. They can't just run through the hallway, and they can't just drop kitchen hatch without taking dirt. Because then they have people playing back Arsenal, they have the guy in dirt that can support, like, their only option is to take dirt. But they all just stand around here and do nothing, basically. So they have one guy bottom main to cover long, which is fine. But then their plan is just to drop kitchen hatch. And there's one guy oil pit. Like, their entire plan is to push the blue guy from oil pit, I guess? No, he runs out of oil pit and he runs away. So now they don't have any time, so they drop kitchen hatch. But we have still 2 people playing in AKs. We still have an echo cam. At this point I realize they're not pushed it, I can't push dirt anymore. So I'm on my echo cam. Even if all my teammates die, I win the round. Even if he kills him, if he kills, like, even if they kill everyone, I still win the round because I have an echo cam right here. Like, I'm just stunning the guy because this is GG, game over. Yeah. Really, really bad attack. So you always need to have 2 goals in mind. You either open church wall and execute for church, where you have 1 guy bottom main, you have 1 guy on motor hatch, 1 guy planting, and then you can have like either 2 people pushing blue or 1 guy pushing blue. But you should definitely push blue and church at the same time. Or you take dirt and then you drop kitchen edge. Once you have dirt control, nobody can play AKs. They can only play third box, and then you can drop and plant. But they did neither, so they lost. It was a pretty perfect example of how to not do an execute on basement. So yeah, that's how we qualified for GSA last map. With a team that has been together for a month, maybe? Not even. With no strats, chaotic attacks, as you saw, or we also didn't attack perfectly. But yeah, we made it to GSA, and the first playday is in 2 weeks. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a good season. Well, tell me if you want to hear anything. If I should, I mean, I can do a bar defense, how to properly hold bar. But I will continue to analyze maybe some Pro League games, analyze my GSA games, analyze ranked games. That's up to you guys. We're almost at 5K. But yeah, I'll see you next time.